Good morning, Jessica and Jay Michael. Hey, Marcy. Good morning, Wendy. Good morning, Steve. Good morning, Aries. Good morning, Clawsome. Good morning, David. Good morning, Pac-Man. Good morning, Sewell. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning, Robert, Adrian, MK. Good morning, Lexi. Good morning, Dorothy. Good morning, Lucky. Good morning. Suni, good morning. Luce, good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Kelly, Pretty, Dorothy. Oh my gosh. David, good morning. Good morning. Pink Diamonds, I guess that's what that stands for. Good morning. Man, Jimmy, good morning, Jimmy. Good morning, Ryder. Tori, good morning. Kel and Nico, good morning. Jeffrey, good morning. Makeda, good morning. Good morning, 59669. Good morning, Tiny. Good morning, Tiny. Good to see you. RN, good morning. Kara, Jose, good morning. Pink Diamonds, I was right. Ah, Jeffrey, good morning. Rich, good morning. X-Ray Goddess, good morning. Oh my gosh, always good to have you on X-Ray Goddess. Janine, good morning. Morning. El Baron, man, good to see all you boys and girls this morning. Oh my gosh. Who's over here on the YouTube side? Throw something in the chat so I can see who's with me. Susan, good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Tiny says good morning. Man, good morning. Good morning. The Bible says, I agree. Oh my gosh. Sunkiss said good morning. AZ, good morning. Christy, good morning. Blessed, good morning. Nancy, good morning. Good morning, everybody. Man, it's good to see all you guys. For those that don't know me, I am Presley Swagerty. Presley Swagerty. Believe it or not, I know I don't look like it, but I'm one of the world's best network marketers. I've been the number one earner with the company for 22 years, earned millions of dollars, and I've actually even written a book on how to win with network marketing, Millionaire by Halftime, How to Win with Network Marketing. I also wrote a book, Be, Do, and Have More, because I came out of the ghettos, and it doesn't matter. We can all do it. I'm telling you right now we, after we got the network marketing business going, we bought car dealerships and printed circuit board companies and logistics companies and auto transport companies and car washes and real estate. And I am a businessman. So if you're wanting to both awesome, well, thank you. Nancy says both awesome titles. If you're wanting to learn how to rock a business, I'm there to help you, baby. I am there to help you. I've done it a bunch of times. So we took one car dealership and scaled it up to 7 of them. I mean, I can help you scale. I can help you start. I can help you do whatever you want to do. And I enjoy doing that. Guys, you do understand the reason I get on here in the mornings is to help you guys. I hope you understand that. Anyway, if you want to check me out, you can go to my website, presleyswagerty.com, and check it out and see who I am, read my bio, see if I'm worth listening to. Oh, does the business type matter? Well, yeah, Janine, a little bit. I mean, you got to pick something that has some, potential to make some money. That's the biggest thing. And, and it needs to be something you like. It may not be your life's passion, but it at least needs to be something you like if you're going to do it. Let's see. I do understand and know it to be true. You care. Well, I do. I really do. I don't have to do this, guys. No, I don't have to get on here in the mornings. I can tell you that, but I enjoy doing it. I get up every morning early and get going and do my ritual of read the Bible, pray, read my 10 pages out of a good business book, and then I watch a personal growth giant, and then I get my shower, and then I jump in here with you guys. So here we go. Let's do this, huh? For you guys wondering, again, I'm Presley Swagerty. A year and a half ago, we started doing a podcast. A year ago, we started doing these lives. The podcast, better plug my phone in before I mess around and run out of juice, huh? The podcast been going a year and a half. Residual Earners. Then we started the lives about a year ago, and they've been rocking. We got about 275,000 followers, which is mind-boggling if you think about it. But anyway, that's where we started it. And then about 5 months ago, we started a university. Yep, university. It's a success school, guys. If you haven't joined us, you need to. Residual Earners. I'm telling you right now, we need to do that. Residual Earners University.com, huh? Let's see. I want to see. Yep, Residual Earners University.com. That's how you get to us. Residual Earners University.com. Anyway, good morning, everybody. I'm excited to be here. Let's get going. Man, y'all are in trouble today. Y'all know that? Look at all this. I got all kinds of notes that I have for y'all. I put all kinds of notes together to go over with you guys. You know, I always tell people, you know, the key, I think the key to success is you got to make a decision. You know, you got to decide that you want to level up. You got to decide you want to, you know, scale that business. You got to decide you want to take your life to the next level. You got to make a decision. It's all about making a decision. If you'll decide, then I'm telling you, you can do it. If you'll decide, then, you know, you commit to it, you focus on it. And I believe we can all do anything we set our mind to. I believe you got greatness in you. You know, I know you were created in the image of the God that spoke the universe into existence. You got greatness. You got untapped potential. We just got to get our mind right, because it's our mind that create our actions, and our actions are what create our circumstances. And we just got to get to thinking right. If you get to thinking right, you can do anything you set your mind to, guys. I'm telling you. You know, I came out of the ghettos. I taught school for 16 years, no qualifications to have made millions of dollars. I'm telling you, it's just all about a mindset. You get your mindset right, and baby, you can conquer the world, because you start believing you can. And when you start believing you can, good things just start happening. I believe if you'll decide and commit and focus, I believe great and mighty forces come to your aid. I believe you can start doing anything you set your mind to, boys and girls. So let's just get it going. How about that one? Let's get it going. You know, your environment is what we got to work on. We got to get our environment right. Your environment is what shapes your standards. We rise or fall to the level of what's normal around us. Did you hear that? We rise or fall to the level of what's normal around us. If excellence is expected, we grow. If mediocrity is accepted, we settle. Man, that first sentence that I wrote down there is powerful. Listen to that. We rise or fall to the level of what's around us, what's normal around us. If excellence is expected, we grow. If mediocrity is accepted, we settle. We got to quit settling, boys and girls. I'm telling you. You know, my thing is, I always tell people, call me anything but average and ordinary. Call me anything but average and ordinary. I do not want to be average and ordinary. I don't want to drive an average car. I don't want to live in an average house. I don't want to go on average vacations. I don't want to do average things. Call me anything but average and ordinary. You know, I'd rather choke on greatness than I had nibble on mediocrity any day. And it all boils down to what we're around. You know, if you're putting good stuff in your mind and you're running with winners, then your environment is helping you. If you're putting mush in your mind and you're running with losers, I'm telling you, it ain't good, baby, if you're wanting to be a success. It doesn't work that way. We rise or fall to the level of what's normal around us. If excellence is expected, we grow. If mediocrity is accepted, we settle. Your environment includes the people you associate with, the media you consume, the places you spend your time, and the energy you allow around you. It either pushes you towards your goals or quietly pulls you away from them. Huh? You know, I'm going to tell you, if you'll start reading 10 pages out of a good business book or personal growth book every day, and in a year, you'll have read 365 times 10. That's 3,650 pages. You've read 15 to 20 good business books or personal growth books. That's how you put good stuff in your brain. If you'll start watching one personal growth giant every day, just one, Go to YouTube and watch Zig Ziglar, Stephen Covey, Les Brown, Joyce Myers, Tony Robbins, Brendan Burchard, Simon Sinek, Ed Mylett, Dan Martell, Brian Tracy, Jim Rohn, Art Williams, Alex Hermosi, Mel Robbins, Myron Golden. Just pick one of those and watch one personal growth giant every day. Well, in a year, you've watched 365 personal growth giants teach you. And then if you're running with winners, I'm telling you, it's the game changer, boys and girls. I guarantee your life will start changing if you'll do that, but you got to do it. And think about it, reading 10 pages. 10 pages. That's it. That much every day. Just that little bit. But everything compounds, boys and girls. If I read 10 pages a day over a year, it's 15 to 20 books. Does that not boggle your mind? It does mine. Your environment includes the people you associate with, the media you consume, the places you spend your time, and the energy you allow around you. It either pushes you towards your goals or quietly pulls you away from them. If you surround yourself with driven, positive, disciplined people, success starts to feel like the norm. But if you stay in a circle where complaining, excuses, and procrastination are common, you'll subconsciously adopt the same habits. We take on the characteristics of the people we spend our time with. That inner circle that we spend the most time with, we take on their characteristics. And it's not just me and you, it's everybody. We just always tend to take on the characteristics of the people we spend our time with. That 5, 6, 7 people we spend most of the time with, we're going to walk like them, talk like them, act like them, look like them, think like them, smell like them, be like them. I'm telling you, it's the way life works. If you surround yourself with driven, positive, disciplined people, success starts to feel like the norm. But if you stay in a circle where complaining, excuses, and procrastination are common, you'll subconsciously adopt those same habits. I always tell people, if you run with winners, it normalizes winning. We got to get to running with the winners. Good morning, everybody. Good morning, Zandra. Good morning. Awoke in my happy place. I love it. Come on, baby. If you're just sitting around, tap on that screen, would you? We need to get some likes going this morning. Morning, Tim. Oh, morning, Ray. Ray Biz. Good morning. Zandra says, good morning, Coach. Hola, Zandra. ¿Cómo estás hoy? All right, here we go. Let's keep going. Ask yourself, what does my current environment say is normal? Huh? What does my current environment say is normal? Is that helping or hurting my growth? Woo! I know back when I was in the ghettos, baby, there was no question about mine. It was hurting my growth, huh? I was running with a bunch of ghetto buddies, huh? Come on. Country Doc says good morning to everybody. Good morning. James says good morning from LA. Good morning, James. Sonia, Chris, welcome to all you guys. Ask yourself, what does my current environment say is normal? Is that helping or hurting my growth? Come on, baby. Come on, take an inventory. Take an inventory. Audit your circle. I call it a friendventory. Huh? Audit your circle. I call it a friendventory. Take an inventory of your friends. Are they positive, motivated, upbeat people? Are they good money managers? Are they saving money, investing, saving up and buying a piece of real estate, saving up and starting a business? Are they doing things with their life? Are they on the road to success? If they're not, we need to start finding some new people to hang with. And when I say, we need to change our inner circle, I'm not saying you kick them all the way out of your life, but you just quit spending all your time with them. You still love them. You still hug their neck at family reunions. You still talk to them occasionally. You just can't spend your time with them if they're not going the same place you're going. And guys, understand this. Most people are not going where you and I are going. The masses are not going to be successful. They could be, but they're just not going to do what it takes. They're going to settle. They're going to settle into that life of mediocrity. See, I got trapped into leading a life I never intended to live, but I decided I ain't staying here. How about you? Let's make that decision this morning. I'm not staying here if this is not where I want to be. See, I want to keep leveling up. You know what, guys? I've made millions of dollars. I have a beautiful home and all that, but you know what? I'm still trying to level up. I mean, I don't think a success is a destination. I think it's a journey. And I don't care if you starting at the bottom, middle, or top. Let's level up, baby. You go, well, Presley, I already got a business. Great. Let's scale it then. I mean, hey, Presley, I fly first class. Great. Let's buy you a plane then. I mean, guys, I don't care where you are on that socioeconomic scale. Let's move up, baby. Let's start thinking bigger. I'm telling you what, it'll add vigor to your life. It'll add excitement to your life. If you're just sitting there in one spot and you're just kind of in muck, I'm telling you, no, baby. Growth requires a greenhouse. Think of your potential like a plant. Even the best seed won't grow in dry, toxic soil. Likewise, your dreams need the right conditions to flourish. If you're running with people that are motivating, uplifting, and inspiring you, baby, you're on the road to success. If you're running with a bunch of negative, dull, disillusioned, frustrated crybabies, you are not on the road to success, huh? Oh my gosh, you need an environment that provides encouragement, challenge, accountability, and opportunity. That could be a mastermind group, a focused workspace, a coach, or simply a positive home routine. How about jumping in residual earners, guys? Y'all realize we've got a success school? If you're getting something out of this, go to our success school. Residual Earners University.com. Go sign up in that, baby, and start running with winners. Huh? We got courses in there on success. We got my blueprint for success, how I came out of the ghettos and went to millionaire. We got experts coming in every week doing Zooms for us on how to be successful. We got a video library that's amazing. But the big thing is you get to run with winners. I'm telling you right now, if you're wanting to change your life, come join us, Residual Earners University.com. You need an environment that provides encouragement, which is what our university does. Challenge, accountability, and opportunity. That could be a mastermind group, a focus group space, a coach. It could be Residual Earners University or simply a positive home routine. A greenhouse doesn't make the plant. It just creates conditions where the plant can thrive faster. The same is true for your environment. Come on, baby. We got to be running with people that are going somewhere. Huh? If you're the smartest person in your room, go get in another room. If you're the most successful person in your room, go get in another room. Come on, baby. You can outgrow environments. Do you understand that? Sometimes growth feels painful, not because you're failing, but because you're in the wrong room. You've outgrown it. Oh, come on, baby. Good morning, man. Thanks for the gifts. You guys are rocking this morning, huh? Y'all are rocking this morning, man. If you're just sitting around, tap on that screen. Let's get to 25,000 likes. Can we do that? I'm a goal setter. Let's do this. Jimmy in the casa. Yeah, man. Thanks for sharing. Prestige.USA. Where you been, man? Geez, we haven't seen you in a while. We've missed you. Guys, Prestige.USA has been one of our biggest supporters. Man, thank you a bunch for all the gifts, Prestige. You're amazing. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh, my gosh, we love Prestige. We love Jimmy B. We love everybody. Come on. All right, sometimes growth feels painful, not because you're failing, but because you're in the wrong room. You've outgrown it. If you're the most driven, most disciplined, most focused person in your group, it's time to level up your environment. Listen to me, baby. Hear that again. If you're the most driven, most disciplined, most focused person in your group, it's time to level up your environment. In other words, it's time to get in another room. Prestige, thank you so much, man. Prestige.USA, baby. Come on. Oh, we appreciate you. You need to be around people who think bigger, move faster, and operate with higher standards. Being the smartest person in the room may feel good, but it's not where transformation happens, huh? Oh, my gosh. Yeah, look at that. MSE says, what does MSE say? Look at that. Residual Earners University. Guys, if you want to run with winners, quit thinking about it and come join us. It's $29. Come on. Come on. Jump in our success school. Jump in our university. It's a success school. Residual Earners University.com. You won't regret it, baby. I'm telling you right now. And by the way, those that join today, I'm going to send you my book, Be, Do, and Have More for free. Fair enough? So if you're thinking about it, do it right now. Residual Earners University.com. You need to be around people who think bigger, move faster, and operate with higher standards. Being the smartest person in the room may feel good, but it's not where transformation happens. Woo, come on. Man, Prestige, thank you so much for all the gifts. You're amazing. Curate your inputs with intention. Your environment isn't just physical, it's digital, mental, and emotional. The voices you listen to, the content you consume, the habits you reinforce, they all shape you, huh? Think that through, baby. Think that through. By the way, if you wondered what I'm reading off of, I got notes for you guys. I wrote down some notes, printed them off, man. Prestige, you still going, man. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Again, guys, if you're just sitting around, tap on that screen if you would. That really helps our algorithm and prestige, all those gifts help our algorithm. And you 150 people, if y'all would hit the follow button, that helps our algorithm. All right, just like a clean, quiet space helps you focus, a noisy, chaotic one breaks your concentration. Similarly, get this, watching inspiring content energizes you, while consuming drama or negativity drags you down. You know my theory on negative people? If you're negative, my legs, man, Prestige, thank you so much. If you're negative, my legs still work, I'm out of here, baby. If you're negative, my legs still work, I am out of here, baby. Huh? Come on. You know, guys, it's next to impossible for you to be positive if you're running with a bunch of negative people. If you're running with negative, dull, disillusioned, frustrated crybabies, you're going to be a negative, dull, disillusioned, frustrated crybaby. I mean, that's just the way life works. Come on, baby, let's go for it, huh? Let's go for it. Yes, man. Oh, man, good morning, good morning, good morning. Naughty in the Keys, good morning. There you go, right there. Residual Earners University.com. There you go. Put that in there and get in our group. If you want to run with a community that's on the road to success, get with us, baby. Are you wanting to change your life? Let's get real. Say yes or no. If you want to change your life, come join us. Be the best $29 you've ever spent. You're always under the influence of something. Make sure it's aligned with where you want to go. Man, that's powerful. Man, Prestige, you're back. What'd you do? Go get some more coffee? You are all, get this, listen to me, boys and girls. You are always under the influence of something. Make sure it's aligned with where you want to go. Are the people you running with, are they going the same direction you're going? That is so key. Is the stuff you're putting in your mind taking you where you want to go? Are you learning? Are you growing? Because, guys, you and I do not chase success. We attract success by the person we become. That's why our environment is so key. Oh, my gosh. Change your environment, change your life. I'm telling you right now, change your environment, change your life. Come on, baby. Change your environment, change your life. Start thinking about that. Change your environment, change your life. Sometimes the biggest shift you can make isn't internal, it's external. Oh my gosh, this is powerful. I put this down and did it yesterday. Listen to this. Listen to this. You can't heal in the same environment that made you sick. You can't grow in a space that keeps you small, huh? Listen to that again. You can't heal in the same environment that made you sick. You can't grow in a space that keeps you small. Woo! Come on, baby. If you want to heal, get out of where you are, huh? Start finding people to run with. You know, there's two things I can tell you to do right now. Number one, go to your contact list. Go through person by person. Surely, undoubtedly, in that contact list, there's a couple of people that are on the road to success. They may not be there yet, but they're at least on the road. Hang out with them. Have coffee with them. Have lunch with them. I mean, get to know them better. Start getting a relationship going better with them because they're going the same way you're going. The other way is, guys, get in our university. I'm telling you what, we got hundreds of winners in our university that you can run with and network with, and business people. And we got everything from homemakers to CEOs of companies, but we all got the like mind. I'm telling you, we're all leveling up. We're all on the road to success. And if you're wanting to do that, come join us. Try us out. Residualearners.com. Changing your environment doesn't always mean moving cities or quitting jobs. It can be as simple as creating a better morning routine, cutting off toxic conversations, or joining a new community that stretches you. Huh? Joining a new community that stretches you. Does that sound like something I just talked about? Residual earners. Come on, baby, jump in there with us. Residual Earners University.com. Join a community that stretches you, huh? Oh. The environment you create or tolerate is either feeding your future or feeding your failure. Choose wisely. Oh my gosh, is that strong or what? The environment you create or tolerate is either feeding your future or feeding your failure. Choose wisely. Oh my goodness. I'm going to read that last part again. Here we go. Y'all ready? Listen to this. The biggest shift you can make isn't internal, it's external. You can't heal in the same environment that made you sick. You can't grow in the same space that made you small. Changing your environment doesn't always mean moving cities or quitting jobs. It can be as simple as creating a better morning routine, cutting off toxic conversations, or joining a community that stretches you. Come on. The environment you create or tolerate is either feeding your future or feeding your failure. Choose wisely. Oh my gosh. Come on, baby. Are we ready this morning? Angeline, good morning. Break the silence, Angeline. Good night. Oh my gosh, we're at 13,000 likes. Can we hit 25,000? Come on, baby. Oh my gosh, and thanks for all the gifts. Prestige.usa gave us a bunch, man. We greatly appreciate you, Prestige.usa. We've missed you. I'm telling you right now. Good morning, everybody. You're listening to Presley Swagerty. Yes. Oh, I am one of the top network marketers in the world. I've written a book, Millionaire by Halftime, How to Win with Network Marketing. I have started, run, operate, scaled many businesses. I've written a book, Be, Do, and Have More. That is be before you can do and do before you can have. That's a success book. I'm working on Choose Your Hard, but Choose Wisely. We're getting that one printed up, huh? Come on, baby. If you want to change your life, I'll help you. I came out of the ghettos and changed mine. When I was 40 years old, I couldn't pay my bills, facing bankruptcy and foreclosure, but I made a decision to change my life. And guys, it takes a decision. Then you got to look in that mirror and say, if it's to be, it's up to me. Then you got to do yourself a vision board and know where you're going. Then you got to write some goals down and get out of bed with purpose and passion every day, chasing those goals, because the goals are the stepping stones to the vision board. Then you got to start growing as a person. You got to start reading. You got to start reading, baby. You got to start reading 10 pages out of a good business book or personal growth book every day. You got to start watching a personal growth giant every day. You got to start running with winners. I'm telling you right now, if you will do that, good things happen. I'm telling you, baby, you got to do that though, huh? Oh my gosh. Here we go. Here we go. Clarity comes from action, not thought. Overthinking is one of the greatest thieves of destiny. Waiting for the perfect time, perfect conditions, or perfect strategy is a trap. You don't think your way into clarity, you act your way into it, huh? Man, that's strong. When you move, you learn, you discover what works and what doesn't. You gain data, you get feedback, you find out what excites you, what drains you, and what path fits you best. Come on, baby. You can either steer. Oh, listen to this, baby. I wrote this down last night, and I love this. I'm sure I heard it somewhere. But anyway, you can't steer a parked car. Movement is necessary. Only through trial and effort does the fog begin to lift, huh? Woo! Come on. That's stout, huh? Choose one goal today. Take one action step towards it. However small, the act of starting unlocks clarity, baby. Come on. Come on. Guys, start. Huh? The perfect time is a myth. Have you figured that one out? I get that all the time. Well, Presley, I'm gonna start here as soon as the time gets perfect. When the perfect time comes along, I'm gonna start. Baloney, start. Get it close and start. Start before you think you're ready, because you're never going to think you're ready. I screwed up the first business I was going to start. I thought, okay, I need to do a couple of more things, then I'll start. Well, I did a couple of more things. But then I thought up a couple of more things I need to do a couple of more things before I start. Well, I did those. And then I thought, well, I need to do a couple of more things before I start. And I did those. And then I thought I need to do a couple of more things before I start. Next thing you know, it's 6-8 months later and I hadn't done anything. Start before you're ready. The perfect time is a myth. See, motivation is fleeting. It's great when you have it, but unreliable when you don't. Momentum, however, is powerful in compounding. Motivation is fleeting. It's great when you have it, but it's unreliable when you don't. Momentum, however, is powerful in compounding. It grows through action and repetition. If you want to get momentum, you got to get moving. You got to get moving. I get people all the time, they go, well, Presley, as soon as I get motivated, I'm going to start. Motivated? What? You think it's going to fall out of your ceiling and just land on you, sitting there on that couch, waiting for motivation? Where's that motivation? Heck no, start. See, starting, action, that's what's going to get you going. Action is what creates momentum. Momentum is powerful and compounding. It grows through action and repetition, huh? One small step becomes two. One brave choice leads to another. Momentum builds confidence and creates a sense of progress, which fuels further action, even on the hard days. Oh my gosh, thanks. Proclaim Faith Tumblers. Thanks for sharing. I appreciate that so much. Good morning, everybody. We got almost 200 people on here. Hit the follow button if you would. And you guys, we're at 17,000 likes. Let's hit 25,000. Would y'all tap on that screen for me, please? Oh, my gosh. Come on. Come on. Oh, my gosh. Motivation is fleeting. It's great when you have it, but unreliable when you don't. Momentum, however, is powerful and compounding. It grows through action and repetition. One small step becomes two. One brave choice leads to another. Momentum builds confidence and creates a sense of progress, which fuels further action even on the hard days. Don't wait to feel like it. Act first. The feeling will follow. That's what I keep telling you. Quit sitting on the couch waiting for motivation. Do something and motivation will come. A writer who commits to writing 300 words a day doesn't always feel inspired, but because they started, inspiration always finds them during the process. Come on, baby. Mastery is the result of repetition. You don't have to be great to get started, but you got to get started to be great, baby. What, guys, what I'm really talking about here is we need to understand this fact that we're either building our dream life or somebody's hiring us to help them build their dream life. Y'all with me? We're either building our dream life or somebody's hiring us to help them build their dream life. You need to be thinking up a business you can get going. And if you want to think up a business, join us in Residual Earners University, because that's all we talk about, baby, is how to start them, how to brand them, how to scale them, how to make money. That's our focus in Residual Earners University. So if you're wanting to make some money, jump in our university with us, because we got hundreds of people and we're all working on the same thing. How can we make more money? More money, more money, more money. Now, we talk about other stuff too, because our priorities are good Lord, family, health, and money. Good Lord, family, health, and money. Magic of Preschool, good morning. Good morning. And Zandra's got it right there. Look at that one. Zandra says it, residualearnersuniversity.com. If you're wanting to get with a bunch of winners that are wanting to help you do well in life, get in there with us. I'm telling you, it's the most caring. We call ourselves the REU family. Yeah, family. Residualearnersuniversity.com. What are you waiting on? If you want to change your life, what are you waiting on? If you like what I'm talking about, baby, it's in spades in the university. I'm telling you, we talk about this stuff all the time. Only we get details. We do how to use SEO, how to use AI, how to scale a business, how to brand a business. I mean, we're talking about all that stuff in there. Come on, come join us, baby. Get with a bunch of people that are going somewhere. Oh my gosh. Greatness is not an event. It's a process, a result. Oh my gosh. Thank you, the magic of preschool. It's a process, a result of repeated, imperfect attempts strung together over time. The world celebrates, get this, you'll love this. The world celebrates greatness, but often ignores the grind that produced it. Great performers didn't wake up great. They fail more times in practice than most even try. Woo, wake up and grind, baby. Wake up and grind. An overnight success usually takes 5-6 years to become that overnight success. But they stuck with it for the 5 or 6 years to become that overnight success, huh? Come on, baby. Woo. Pink Diamonds is loving it. Are you in our university, Pink Diamonds? If y'all want to get to know me, if y'all want to start doing Zooms with me and hang out with me and start learning how to be a winner, come on, baby. Get in our university. Quit thinking about it. Come on, it's $29. It'll be the best $29 you ever spend. I'll say this, and I don't mean this ugly because I was broke when I was 40. But if $29 is a major financial decision in your life, we need to have you in the university and help you make some real money. That's what we need to do, because I used to be there. I understand. But that's an ugly way to live. If $29 is a major financial decision in somebody's life, oh my gosh, the world celebrates greatness, but often ignores the grind that produced it. Great performers didn't wake up great. They fell more times in practice than most people even try. The difference is they kept starting day after day, setback after setback. They started again when others quit. See, winners hang on when others let go. Winners hang on when others let go, because I'm telling you right now, whether it's life or business, you are going to get knocked down, baby. Whether it's life or business, you are going to get knocked down. Spot it fast. Good morning, Ernesto. Good morning. Oh, my gosh. Let's break the silence with Angeline. Good morning. Man, all you guys over here on the YouTube side, good morning. Oh, the difference is they kept starting day after day, setback after setback. They started again when others quit. The road to greatness is paved with daily starts. You don't just start once, you start repeatedly, especially after failure. Good morning, everybody. Oh my gosh. That was the quote from the other day about professionals don't ask for advice from the audience. Oh, I know it. Yeah. Professionals don't ask advice from the spectators, I think is what that was. The road to greatness is paved with daily starts. You don't start just once. You start repeatedly, especially after failure. When you get your butt knocked down in life, you get your butt back up, you dust yourself off, and you get going again, baby. Perfectionism and procrastination often wear the same disguise. Delay. Waiting until you're ready is often a mask for fear. Baby. Get it close and start. That's the only way to do it. Man, thanks for the gifts. Y'all are amazing this morning. Y'all are amazing. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Perfectionism and procrastination. Think of those two words. Perfectionism and procrastination often wear the same disguise. Delay. Waiting until you're ready is often a mask of fear, but there's no perfect moment, no ideal conditions. You will always feel a little uncertain. The only thing worse than failing is never trying at all, You know what? Either you take some risk in your life or you're going to have regret like crazy, baby. I'm telling you. You're going to look back and think, man, I should have tried it. I should have done it. I should have gone for it. I should have started it. Why didn't I do that? Guys, I'm telling you what, quit thinking like that. Let's do it. I'll say it again. Either you are creating your dream life or somebody's hiring you to help them create theirs. The magic you're looking for is in the work we're willing to do. Yep, X-Ray Goddess, you are spot on. Man, I appreciate all you throw in there, X-Ray Goddess. You're always so spot on with your comments. Man, bunch of you guys are good with your comments. Man, thank you, thank you, thank you. Get this again. There's no perfect moment, no ideal conditions. You will always feel a little uncertain. The only thing worse than failing is never trying at all. Failure can teach. Inaction only haunts. Woo! Hear that one, baby. Failure can teach. Inaction only haunts. You don't have to be great to get started, but you'll never be great if you don't. Start small. Start scared. Just start. Start small, start scared, just start. Oh my gosh. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. Let's do it. People who succeed live with the mindset, if it's going to happen, it starts with me. They don't hope for the best. They plan, they act, and they persist. Oh my gosh. And I get people all the time coming to me going, well, Presley, my grandparents were poor and my parents were poor. Man, thanks for the swan. That's sweet. Thank you. I have the problem constantly waiting for the perfect time and procrastinating. Shawandra, come on, baby, start. Come on, let's do it now. Figure it out and let's go. Here's what happens though, guys. If you don't ever start, I'm telling you, time just passes. It doesn't wait on us. Do you realize time doesn't wait on anybody? It goes. I said a while ago, it's been probably 20 minutes ago, but the first business I was going to start, Shawandra, I'm thinking, okay, I need to do a couple of more things before I launch. So I did a couple of more things. Well, then I decided to do a couple of more things before I launched. So I did a couple of more things. And then I decided, oh, I really need to do a couple of more things before I launch this thing. And I did a couple of more things. And then I thought, I need to do a couple of more things before I launch this thing. And I did a couple of more things. Then I thought, it's not quite perfect yet. So I need to do a couple of more things. And next thing I know, it's like 7-8 months down the road and I hadn't done jack squat. I hadn't started. I just kept trying to do a couple of more things and a couple of more things and a couple of more things. Do you realize once you start a business, you're going to be correcting stuff anyway? You can steer that ship once it gets going. It's easier to steer a moving car than one sitting still. I'm telling you. Once you start, you can figure things out a whole lot faster because it's coming at you. Come on, baby. But I get people all the time going, Presley, my grandparents were poor. I would rather work on a dream for years than not do nothing towards my. Absolutely. We got to go for our goals, baby. Proclaim the faith tumblers. I love that. Yes. I just lost 7 months with distractions. Oh, come on, Charlie, get going. My gosh, quit losing 7 months. We're only on this earth, guys, for about 4,000 weeks. Do you understand that? Think of that one. On average, we're only on this earth about 4,000 weeks. We don't want to waste one of them, baby. We sure don't want to waste 7 months, do we? Decades lost with propaganda. Amen. Come on, baby. Here's what you got to think. Is this helping me reach my goals? If the answer is yes, do it. If the answer is no, say no. If it is not in line with what I'm trying to accomplish, learn to say no. Huh? Come on, baby. Come on, baby. Greg Carter just joined our university. Welcome, Greg. Baby, if you ain't in our university, you're missing out. Huh? Come on, baby. If you want to change your life, get in there. We got content in there. We got courses in there on success. We got courses in there on starting businesses. We got courses in there on branding and scaling businesses. We have experts, two a week, come in and do Zooms for us, and you can talk to them and ask them, how do you make money in real estate? How do you make money in insurance? How do you make money in TikTok shop? How do you make money in digital marketing? How do you make money in content creation? How do you make money in, we bring in experts in every week to work with you. Huh? We got a video library that's packed full of stuff. And then the biggest thing, though, guys, you get to run with me and about, 600-700 other winners are in there. Come on, baby. If you want to change your life, quit thinking about it. It's who you spend your time with that's going to make the difference. Join us, Residual Earners University.com. Greg Carter, welcome to the team, man. By the way, look for an email from me, Greg. I'll be sending you my book for free. Guys, anybody that joins today, I'll send you my book for free. Break the cycle, huh? I don't care what your grandparents did or your parents did. My grandparents were dirt poor. My poor little mama didn't have 2 nickels to rub together. I'm telling you what, but I've made millions. We can all break the cycle. Come on. Cycles are not destiny. Chains are meant to be broken. We're all born into a set of circumstances we didn't choose. Have you thought about that? We don't get to pick our parents. Nope. We just pop out and there they are. I had one good one sorry one. I 50-50 for me, My dad was a scumbag. My mom was an angel. Family patterns, financial conditions, relational dynamics, emotional wounds, and cultural expectations often feel like invisible hands that shape our lives before we're even old enough to recognize them. But here's the truth. You are not bound to repeat what you came from. Cycles can be broken. Legacies can be rewritten. And the hard truth is, if you don't break the cycle, you risk becoming it. I grew up in the ghettos, baby, and I made a decision. I don't want my kids growing up in the ghettos. I don't want my grandkids growing up in the ghettos. I decided to break the cycle. What about you? Come on, baby. Are we going to show our kids and grandkids that somebody with our last name can do something big? What do you think about that one? Are we going to show our kids and grandkids that somebody with our last name can do something big? What's the coach name again for TikTok you mentioned? The coach name. Tiny, I'm not sure what you're asking me. I don't remember talking about a coach. I mean, I'm a coach, and my old high school coach is the one that brought me network marketing, but I'm not remembering what I was talking about. Maybe it'll come to me here in a minute, Tiny. I'll try to think of it. The cycle is real, but so is your power, huh? You know, I grew up, man, total ghettos, baby. I mean, I can tell you stories that would make your hair curl up. I'm telling you, but I'm telling you what it is, what it is. You know, I use that as motivation. We can do anything we want to. And maybe you had a great upbringing, man. Praise the Lord for you. I mean, it doesn't really matter where we come from. It's up to us. We got to look in that mirror and say, if it's to be, it's up to me. We got to look in that mirror and say, the buck stops here. We got to look in that mirror and say, I take 100% responsibility for my life. We can't worry about, what happened with our grandparents or our parents or our great grandparents or anybody else. It's up to us. You know, we can change anything we want to change, baby. And what you don't change, you're choosing. So you need to figure that one out too. What you don't change, you're choosing. And if you got trapped into leading a life you never intended to live, let's change it, baby. You're either building your dream life or somebody hires you to build theirs. We all need to be doing two things. We all need to be getting out of debt, and we all need to be thinking of what business we're going to crank up. Because I'm telling you what, for you to have the chance to make the big money quicker, you got to have a business. Now, if you put $250 a month in a mutual fund for years, you can retire a millionaire. You realize if you're 30 years old and you put 250, 250, 250, 250, 250, 250, 250, 250, 250, 250, and you leave those returns in there and they start compounding, and you 30 years old, when you retire, if you keep putting that 250 in there, you'd have about $2 million. Yep, you'd have about $2 million. I mean, we can retire with money, but I wanted to have the money before I was too old to enjoy it, huh? What about you? Come on, baby, let's get going, huh? Let's get going. Let's start thinking bigger. Let's start thinking about what we can do, not what we can't. You know, our thoughts are what create our actions, and our actions are what create our circumstances. So start changing your thinking. Start reading 10 pages out of a good business book or personal growth book every day. In a year, that'll be 15 to 20 books. It'll blow you away. Start watching one personal growth channel on YouTube every day. One. In a year, that's 365 personal growth segments you've watched. You won't be the same person. And start running with winners. If you'll do those three little simple things, watch how your life starts changing, baby. I'm telling you right now. Many people grow up in households where dysfunction was the norm, where debt was expected, tempers were explosive, love was conditional, and dreams were suppressed. These cycles condition your beliefs, shape your habits, and define what you think is possible. But no matter how deep the roots of the cycle go, you can choose to plant something new, huh? You don't have to mirror what you saw. You don't have to stay stuck in the system that shaped you. Breaking the cycle is hard, but repeating it is even harder, huh? Come on, baby, let's go. Let's break that cycle. Let's show our kids and grandkids that somebody with our last name can do something big. You know what? Both of my kids are successful. And I believe in part, now it's because they're who they are. I get all that. But I believe in part they saw me being successful and it made them want to be successful, huh? I believe that with every fiber in me. They're successful, and I think it's in part because they saw me get out of the ghettos. They know where I came from. I've taken and shown them the house I grew up in, a little 600 square foot house in the middle of Ghettosville, huh? I'm telling you, it was falling down then, and it's still falling down, huh? Come on, baby. We can do anything we set our mind to, huh? Come on, Terry, if you want to be successful. And I'll tell you guys, man, if you want to get with a bunch of winners, if you want to start getting in the right environment, jump in our university. Try it out, baby. ResidualEarnersUniversity.com. ResidualEarnersUniversity.com. If you really want to be a success. Now, it's $29, but I tell you what, it'll be the best $29 you've ever spent because you're going to be you got courses on success. You got experts coming in every week teaching you. You got a video library you can go back and look at. You're running with winners. We support each other. It's like Facebook, man. It's got posts in there and threads in there, and you can say, hey, how do you start a laundromat business? How do you start a landscaping business? How do you start a bookkeeping business? How do you start we got everything in there, baby. We talk to each other. We help each other. We support each other. We got accountability groups. We got mastermind groups. Come on, baby. If you want to change your life, get with a group of people changing their life. Get in our community. residualearnersuniversity.com. Come on, baby, let's do that. Let's do that. Man, James Watt just joined us. Welcome, James. By the way, James, look for an email from me. You can have my book, Be, Do, and Have More, for free. Good morning, everybody. Breaking the cycle is hard, but repeating it is even harder. Breaking the cycle takes awareness. Get this. The first step, because this is me, baby. This is what I had to do. This is how I could write all this down. The first step to breaking any generational personal cycle is awareness. You can't change what you won't face. Many people repeat toxic behaviors simply because that's all they've ever known. But when you stop and say, this ends with me, you give yourself permission to design a new standard. You shift from unconscious repetition to conscious transformation. In other words, you got to look in that mirror and say, if it's to be, it's up to me, and quit blaming our parents or our grandparents or whatever. The awareness means looking honestly at the financial decisions you make on autopilot, the way you handle stress and conflict, the type of relationships you attract or tolerate, how you view success, love, work, and worth. Awareness doesn't fix everything, but it opens the door to a new direction. Come on, baby. I'm telling you right now, we need to change our whole life. Do you realize the next chapter of your life, the pages are blank? Do you realize the next chapter of your life, the pages are blank, boys and girls? You got the pen. You can write anything you want on the next chapter of your life. Why don't we write it amazing? Why don't we write it so radically different that people that know us today won't even recognize us? Do you realize you can? Yeah, you can. You can write your life to where it is so freaking amazing you won't even recognize yourself. Why don't we change our finances, huh? Why don't we make a decision to get our butt out of debt? And why don't we make a decision to start us a business on the side, huh? Then how about our health? Why don't we make a decision to get healthy? Why don't we make a decision to lose that freaking weight we've been talking about losing for years? Why don't we get self-disciplined and go ahead and do it? Why don't we start eating right and exercising? Do you realize this is the only place you and I got to live? This body's the only place you and I got to live. We need to be taking care of it, huh? How about our relationships? How about we get out of some toxic relationships in our life? Baby, if you're negative, my legs still work. I'm out of here. That's the way we got to look at relationships. If you're negative, my legs still work. I'm out of here. We can't run around with negative, dull, disillusioned, frustrated crybabies, or we become a negative, dull, disillusioned, frustrated crybaby. Get your relationships right. Personal growth, you got to get obsessed with it, because you got to realize that if you want more, you got to become more. You and I do not chase success. We attract success by the person we become, huh? We attract success by the person we become. Come on. And then our spiritual life. Eternity's too long to be wrong, boys and girls. Eternity's too long to be wrong. Stop pecking in the dirt with the turkeys. Yeah, Jason. Come on. Eternity's too long to be wrong, baby. Get your life right with Jesus. I'll tell you that. And Jason's always talk about, if you want to soar with the eagles, you can't be down on the ground pecking in the dirt with the turkeys. Lady Coco, y'all, thanks for the gifts, guys. You're a reflection of the 5 people you spend the most time with. Yes, absolutely. Come on, baby. It's G-Day for Australia. I didn't know that, so happy G-Day, I guess. I'm not even sure what that is. Is there a reason for I haven't had success? Or a reason that I haven't had success? You know, Terry, here we go. I'm going to tell you guys, Terry, this is for you, but everybody else can listen. How about that? Do you realize, do these 5 things. I call this my success starter kit, Terry. Here's what I recommend you do. Do you a vision board. What do you want your life to look like? What car do you want to drive? What house do you want to live in? What vacation do you want to take? What do you want any jewelry? Do you want to do something for your church? Do you want to do something for your kids? Do you want to, maybe you want a second home? I don't know what you're wanting. I mean, everybody's vision board is different, but print off some pictures off the internet. Nothing fancy. Just go to a computer that has a printer and print off a picture of the stuff that, if I could have my ideal life, that's what it would look like. Okay. Get you some tape, and on the back of a closet door somewhere, put it, do a little collage. And then I call that a vision board, because now my mind knows what I'm wanting. My mind knows the life that I'm after. Next, number 2, write your goals down. Get out of debt should be at the top of the list. Get out of debt. I'm telling you, let's get out of debt. Start a business. I'm saying that should be number 2. Maybe you want to maybe you want to buy one rental property. Okay, put that on there. Maybe you want to lose 20 pounds. Put that on there. Maybe you want to start making 10 grand a month. Put that on there. Whatever your goals are, make you a list of 5 to 10 goals that you wake up every day and you're after it and you're going for it. And now I got number 1, I got a vision board of what I want my life to look like. And then I write my goals down. So I put my goals down, and now I've got a vision board and goals, and now I got direction in my life. Then here's the keys. Here's the keys. You ready? Here's the keys. Start reading 10 pages out of a good business book or personal growth book. Start reading 10 pages out of a good business book or personal growth book. Books like Think and Grow Rich, Secrets of the Millionaire Mind by T. Harv Eker, Rich Dad, Poor Dad, Robert Kiyosaki, The 7 Habits of Highly Effective People, Stephen Covey, How to Win Friends and Influence People by Dale Carnegie, The Power of One More by Ed Mylett, Atomic Habits by James Clear, Buy Back Your Time by Dan Martell, Outliers by Malcolm Gladwell, The Compound Effect by Darren Hardy, Good to Great by Jim Collins, or Built to Last by Jim Collins, The Richest Man in Babylon by George Clayson. I start reading me 10 pages out of a good book every day. Well, in a year, well, get this, in a week, you've read 70 pages. In a month, you've read 300 pages, just doing that little bit every day. And in a year, you've read 15 to 20 good books. And if you don't have the money to buy them, go to the library, baby. They're in there. You can rent them for nothing, huh? I mean, start reading 10 pages out of a good business book or personal growth book every day and watch how your mind starts changing. We got to change our thoughts, because our thoughts are what create our actions, and our actions are what create our circumstances, boys and girls. Come on. Huh? And then start watching one personal growth giant on YouTube. Zig Ziglar, Stephen Covey, Les Brown, Joyce Myers, Tony Robbins, Brendan Burchard, Simon Sinek, Ed Mylett, Dan Martell, Brian Tracy, Jim Rohn, Art Williams, Alex Hermosi, Mel Robbins. Man, she's great. I love Mel Robbins. Myron Golden. I mean, start watching one personal growth giant segment a day. And if I'm reading the books and watching the personal growth giants, then my mind is changing and I'm starting to understand things. I'm starting to think about things I can do to change my life. I'm starting to think about things I can do to make money. I'm starting to think about things I can do to start a business. And then the last one is number 5, run with winners, run with winners, run with winners. Get around some people that are going somewhere. It is next to impossible for you to be positive if you're running with a bunch of negative people. Huh? Yeah, Terry, she says she loves Joyce Myers. Me too. Come on, start doing this stuff, Terry, and I'm telling you, watch how your life will change. Do you a vision board. Write your goals down. Read 10 pages out of a good business book or personal growth book every day. Start watching one personal growth giant every day and start running with winners. And if you know, I'll throw this out there. I don't know where you are financially. If $29 doesn't break the bank, get in our university where you're with a bunch of winners. And I guarantee you, you'll feel support like you've never felt before. The one thing that I didn't count on when I started this university was how we became kind of like an extended family. It's been amazing. And we support each other. Good times and bad, man. We support each other. And it's like a Facebook deal. We got posts in there. And instead of scrolling Facebook, we scroll our university and it's all positive. And I'm telling you what, it's a game changer. Guys, if you're wanting to change your life, try us out. Residual Earners University.com. We've already had several people join this morning. Come on, join us. All right. The awareness that you can break the cycle. Guys, the financial decisions you make on autopilot, the way you handle stress and conflict, the type of relationships you attract or tolerate, how you view success, love, work, and worth. Awareness doesn't fix everything, but it opens the door to a new direction. Breaking the cycle requires intentional effort. Guys, you know, if you'll do my 5-step success starter kit, I guarantee your life will start changing. I guarantee it. But breaking the cycle requires intentional effort. Cycles aren't broken by good intentions. They're broken by consistent, disciplined effort in the opposite direction of the pattern you want to leave behind. I mean, when I left the ghettos, I had to put my back to it. There's a reason the windshield on the car is big and the rear view mirror is small. We want to be focused on the future. See, none of us can go back and change the past, but we can all start now and change the future. And that's what we got to do, huh? Come on. Come on, baby. Come on. Oh my gosh. Cycles aren't broken by good intentions. They're broken by consistent discipline effort in the opposite direction of the pattern you want to leave behind. If poverty shaped your past, wealth building habits must shape your future. If neglect was your foundation, intentional love and presence must become your practice. If quitting runs in your family, then perseverance must become your personal mission. Winners don't quit and quitters don't win. And make no mistake, this is hard. You'll be tempted to default to the old way. People around you might not understand the new choices you're making. You may even hear, "Who do you think you are?" when you dare to live a little different. I'm telling you right now, for us to be successful, we got to leave most of our friends and family behind, baby. They're not going to go with us. They're just not. They could, but they're not. You and I got to think different. Man, Marie Kennedy is in our university. I love it. I love it. Come on, baby. If you hadn't joined our university, do it. It's a success school, huh? We built it on the school platform, SKOOL. That's that platform that Alex Hermosion's part of. And we built it there. So what you'll do is you'll go to residualearnersuniversity.com. You'll put your name and your email in. It'll take you to the school, SKOOL. You sign up right there. And then you have to put in a password to get in. I mean, we're in a secure environment of nothing but winners. Oh, come on, baby. If you want to change your life, jump in there with us, huh? Breaking the cycle requires intentional effort. Cycles aren't broken by good intentions. They're broken by consistent, disciplined effort in the opposite direction of the pattern you want to leave behind. If poverty shaped your past, wealth building habits must shape your future. If neglect was your foundation, intentional love and presence must become your practice. If quitting runs in your family, then perseverance must become your personal mission. And make no mistake, this is hard. You'll be tempted to default to the old way. People around you might not understand the new choices you're making. You may even hear, "Who do you think you are?" when you dare to live differently. Come on, baby. But the discomfort of growth is nothing compared to the pain of repeating a cycle that's already cost your family too much. And understand, guys, we are showing our kids and grandkids either one, we can make excuses, or two, we can change our life and make money. That's it. You can't make excuses and money. I learned that a long time ago. You got to pick. Are you going to keep making excuses, or are you going to start making some money? Because I'm telling you right now, you can make money. Yeah, you can get that millionaire mindset. You can create wealth, but it's going to take you doing some stuff. You got to get out of that rut. See, a rut is just a grave with both ends knocked out, boys and girls, huh? Woo! Come on, baby. Discomfort to the pain of repeating a cycle that's already cost your family too much for them. The moment you choose a new path, you don't change your own life. You don't change just your own life. You change the lives of those who come after you. Future generations may never know what you had to fight through, but they will benefit from the battles you won in silence, baby, huh? Y'all with me? Oh my gosh. Eliminate destructive self-criticism. Yes. Good morning. Good morning. X-ray goddess. Eliminate destructive self-criticism. Amen, girl. And good morning, Stan. Good morning to you. I'm telling you. Look at this comment right there, guys. Good morning, REU family. Do you understand? That's the one benefit I didn't understand when we started our university. We've become an extended family. I'm telling you, if you're wanting to change your life, look at that. That says more than I could say. Good morning, REU family. That's Residual Earners University family. Baby, if you want to change your life, come on, join us. residualearnersuniversity.com. You affect generations who come after you. Future generations may never know what you had to fight through, but they will benefit from the battles you won in silence, huh? Your kids might grow up seeing stability instead of chaos. Your marriage might reflect peace instead of volatility. Your financial legacy might begin with you instead of debt collectors. Oh my gosh, huh? Your financial legacy might begin with you instead of debt collectors. And even if you don't have children, your life is still a model. You prove to others, friends, siblings, coworkers, students, that it's possible to choose a different outcome. I'm telling you right now, you know who my role model was a cousin named Manny Carter. Manny made something out of himself, and he showed me that somebody with our last name from our part of town could make something out of himself. Yeah, your kids and grandkids are watching you, but I'm also telling you, you got nieces, nephews, cousins, and friends watching you. What kind of example are you leaving? Huh? Come on. Choosing you hard. Here's the real choice. It's hard to confront old wounds. Good morning, Kelly. Kelly's in our university. I love it. It's hard to confront old wounds. It's hard to change your environment. It's hard to build discipline where none existed. It's hard to be the first in your family to succeed. But it's also hard to live with resentment, to carry the weight of missed potential, and to watch cycles replay in the people you love because you didn't take a stand. Choose your hard, break the cycle, be the first, and never look back. I'm telling you right now. Come on, baby. Come on. Huh? Let's figure this out, guys. We can do this. Change your thinking, change your actions, change your circumstances. Your thoughts are what create your actions. So we gotta change our thoughts, huh? Come on, baby. Come on. Come on. We're at 42,000 likes. Would y'all tap on that screen? Is y'all's fingers sore this morning? Come on, baby. Tap on that screen. Let's hit 50,000 real quick. Can we do that? We got 250 people on here. Oh my gosh. Good morning, everybody. Mary Ann. Mary Ann. Yes, Mary Ann's in our university. I love it. Guys, if you hadn't joined us, do it. Residual Earners University.com. Do you want to change your life or not? If you do, get in our success school. Come on. Start running with winners. Get in a different environment. Get around people that are doing something. Oh my gosh. Good morning. Kayla. Good morning, Kayla. Kayla, any morning you want to jump on here with me, you're welcome. Did you hear me, girl? Any morning you want to jump on. If you want to jump on this morning, you can jump on. I'm pretty fired up. I'm telling you, we'd love to have you. Auto tapper. I love it. Auto tapper. I didn't know there was such a thing as an auto tapper, Zandra. Zandra's got an auto tapper. Oh, come on, baby. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Go, Kayla. Naughty in the Keys says, yes. Come on, Kayla. I'm a looking. Man. Good morning, everybody. If you're wondering, you're listening to Presley Swagerty. Yep, Presley Swagerty. Grew up in the ghettos of South Dallas, was a high school basketball coach and algebra teacher for 16 years, struggled financially as a teacher, got involved in network marketing. My old high school coach brought me a network marketing business. And oh my gosh, Carrie Ann is in our university. I love it. My old high school coach brought me a network marketing business. Never thought I'd even look at one, but I thought, well, it's Coach Mayo. So I went and had lunch with him, and he showed me what he was doing, and I knew he was making a little money. So I said, oh, what the heck? I'll try this. So I jumped in. Guys, game changer. It was the game changer in my life. My business exploded. I became the number one earner in the company for 22 years. I've been the number one earner in the company. I'm telling you guys, I've made millions of dollars. It was the game changer. And from there, we bought a car dealership and scaled it up to 7, a printed circuit board company, logistics company, auto transport company, car washes, real estate. I do everything now. But the game changer was the real estate. The real estate did too, but the game changer was really the network marketing business. I'm telling you, it's the real deal. Anyway, that's what got me going, and that's I know I don't look it, but I'm really one of the top networkers in the world. I've actually written a book, Millionaire by Halftime: How to Win with Network Marketing. I also wrote a book on just personal growth. And that's a story in and of itself, because I hated English, guys. Hated English. I taught math. I hated English. Yep. Angeline, thanks for the gifts. Hated English. Is that not crazy? If you'd have told me, get this, if you'd have told me years back that you're going to be the number one earner in a network marketing company and you're going to write books, I would have rolled in the floor laughing. But it just shows you, sometimes the good Lord's plans are different than ours. And it also shows you we can do anything we set our mind to, baby. I'm telling you. Oh my gosh. Thanks, Angeline, for the puffy hearts. We can do anything we set our mind to. And by the way, I see where a couple of you guys are asking about network marketing. I'm not ignoring you. I just don't pitch anything on my lives. So if you want to direct message me, just direct message me and say, Presley, how do you make money with network marketing? And I'm happy to share that offline, but I don't pitch anything on here. Anyway, good morning, everybody. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Man, it's good to be with you boys and girls. Your home looks sweet. Well, thank you. I am blessed. For a guy that literally grew up in the ghettos in a little 600 square foot house that would have just about fit in my office here. My house that I grew up in, the office, the entry hall, it would have fit in. I mean, little bitty, falling down, ugly things happening around. I mean, every time I walk in my house, guys, I'm amazed. I mean, I'm in awe because I literally grew up in the ghettos. So, I'm living proof, guys, that we can all do anything we set our mind to. I grew up in the ghettos. I taught school for 16 years. If you looked at my resume when I was 40 years old, you'd have laughed. It had nothing on there that said this guy's going to end up being a success. But I made a decision. And I tell you what, here's the deal. You don't have to be the smartest, but what you do need is I had a burning desire in my butt to be somebody. And that's what drove me. I had that burning desire in my butt to be somebody. Huh? What do you feed? Oh my gosh. All right, here we go. Here's the deal. I'm gonna give you a secret to success. I grew up in South Dallas. I grew up in Dallas. Uh, Went to H. Grady Spruce High School and then worked my way through the University of Texas at Arlington because my mom worked in a sewing factory. She didn't have any money to send me to school, so I had to work my way through school. But we did it. We did it. And then I taught school for 16 years, coached basketball, loved every second of it. And man, just didn't make any money. And then I got, like I said, into network marketing and then got into business and then I do everything now. And I have been blessed to make millions and millions of dollars. So, I'm living proof, guys. You can do it if you want to. Let's do it. Huh? How about that? Let's make it happen. Huh? Same place you did. Really? Oh my gosh. You're from South Dallas? That is wild, Jay. Okay. Embrace rejection. Guys, I'm going to tell you, here's a secret right now. Secret to success. If you will embrace rejection, you can become unstoppable. I'm telling you, because what holds people back is rejection. People worry about what if they say no? What if they say no? Jay's a troll, huh? Well, that's okay. Maybe Jay'll turn from his wicked ways. How about that? It's all good. Here we go. Yeah. Anyway. I'm in Dallas. Asian food. Yeah. Well, I'm in Heath now. I'm on the east side of town. Anyway. Good morning, everybody. All right, let's go. Let's keep moving. I'm losing my mojo here. I got to get going again. All right. Embrace rejection and become unstoppable. What do they all have in common? They didn't let rejection stop them. Successful people, guys, you got to understand, successful people, they go. They don't let anything stop it. They use it to fuel their fire. See, rejection builds grit. Every time you're rejected and choose to keep going, you grow stronger. You build grit. That rare combination of passion and perseverance that turns average people into champions. Listen to that again. Every time you're rejected and choose to keep going, you grow stronger. You build grit, that rare combination of passion and perseverance that turns average people into champions. Oh my gosh, huh? Oh my gosh. Rejection toughens your skin, sharpens your focus, and teaches you where you need to improve. It keeps your ego in check and your humility high. But more than anything, it proves to you and to the world that your commitment isn't conditional. Guys, I'm telling you right now, I've been a success, but you know what? I've been told no a whole lot more than I've been told yes. I've been told no a whole lot more than I've been told yes. Absolutely. You know what? But it only takes a few of those yeses to change your whole life, huh? If it's a right yes, it can be the game changer. You know what? In network marketing, you talk to 10 people, you're probably going to get 2 of them. That means 8 of them are going to tell you no, but those 2 made me rich, huh? I'm telling you, in business, when you're asking for that sale, you're going to get told no a lot, but the ones that say yes can change your life. Come on, baby, embrace rejection and become unstoppable. Too many people give up after one or two no's. Listen to this. I wrote this down yesterday. I love this. They take it personally, but rejection is often just a numbers game. If you stop after 5 rejections, you never know what the 6th, 10th, or 20th could have brought. Rejection is not failure. Quitting is, huh? Success requires rejection. Get this, listen. You can't build a business without hearing no. You can't become a leader without being doubted. You can't grow without hitting resistance. Carrie Ann is in our university. Come on, baby. Guys, if y'all hadn't joined our Residual Earners University, do it now. Quit waiting. If you're wanting to change your life, or you wanting to change your life, if you just said yes, then jump in with us and try it out. You're not locked into anything. You can leave anytime you want to. But if you're wanting to change your life, you won't leave because you're going to love it. You're going to love it. It's a success school. Do you want to be a success? If you do, come on, baby. ResidualEarnersUniversity.com. Join us. We've had several jump in this morning. You be one of them, huh? Let's get your life going on the right path. How about that? Let's start with that. Let's start with the environment. And I'm telling you what, the environment in our Residual Earners University is second to none. Raymond, good morning. Thank you. X-Ray Goddess. I love it. We love X-Ray Goddess. Yep. Let's go. Oh, my gosh. Look what Stan just said. For you guys that are kind of wondering if you should do it or not, look at that one. Let's go. REU is an awesome place. Positivity zone only. Yes. Amen. Amen. You can't build a business without hearing no. You can't become a leader without being doubted. You can't grow without hitting resistance. In fact, if you're not facing rejection, you're probably playing too small, playing it safe, staying in the shadows of comfort and fear. Want to build something great? Get used to being told no, then do it anyway. I'm telling you what, guys, it's impossible to build something huge and not hear some no's. Just understand, embrace rejection, and become unstoppable. Who gives a rat's rear if they say no? Huh? Who gives a rat's rear? You know, I think we think too highly of ourselves sometimes. I think we think, oh my gosh, what if I ask them, are they going to say no? Are they going to say no? Huh? Come on, are they going to say no? What if they say no? Who cares if they say no? I mean, really, let's get real here. You know what? If you ask somebody for an appointment and they tell you no, or you ask somebody for the sale and they tell you no, or you ask a vendor to help you out and they say no, do you realize they're not even going to remember you ask them in 30 minutes? I mean, let's get real here. I think we hold ourselves too high and we think we're going to just screw up their emotional state or something. I don't know what we think. I mean, me too. I mean, I was that same way. I've got over it now, but I used to think, oh my gosh, what if they say no? Who cares if they say no? Some will, some won't. So what? Who's next? That's got to be our attitude. Some will, some won't. So what? Who's next? Come on, baby, let's do this, huh? Oh my gosh. In business, in relationships, in goals, rejection is simply part of the process. And once you realize that rejection isn't personal, but positional, you stop seeing it as punishment and start seeing it as redirection. You choose your heart. Guys, choose your heart. It's hard to put yourself out there and be rejected. It's hard to hide from opportunity and never grow. It's hard to keep knocking after doors are slammed in your face. It's hard to live with regret for never trying. You must choose. Do you want the pain of short-term rejection or the pain of long-term regret? You know, I say all the time, either you get out there and risk a little bit or you're going to live. Man, Monica Logan just joined our university. Welcome, Monica Logan. I'm excited for you. Yes. By the way, Monica Logan, pay attention. Look for an email from me. I'm going to send you my book, Be, Do, and Have More. Be looking for that. You'll get my audio version of my book, Be, Do, and Have More. Man, welcome, Monica Logan. The harder must choose. It's hard to put yourself out there and be rejected. It's hard to hide from opportunity and never grow. It's hard to keep knocking after doors are slammed in your face. It's hard to live with regret for not trying. You must choose. Do you want the pain of short-term rejection or the pain of long-term regret? I'm telling you right now, either you risk or you have regret, guys. We don't want to. See, we're either building our dream life or somebody hires us to help them build their dream life. We got to be building our dream life. Come on, baby. Let's build our dream life. Let's go for it, huh? And risk weighs ounces. Regret weighs tons, baby. Look at that. Stan is saying, Monica, look at this. You're already getting welcomes. Let's go, Monica. Welcome to the REU family. Yes. Oh, my gosh. Come on. I'm listening to your book again. How much is it to join? $29. 29 bucks. But one business idea might make you hundreds of thousands or millions. I'm telling you. And there's no, I don't think you can put a price on running with a bunch of winners. I just don't think you can put a price on that. I mean, you know, guys, listen to this. My personal testimony here, and then I'll get back to my notes. But I got into network marketing because I was running with a guy named JD Mayo who was making money in network marketing. Well, I've been blessed to make 40-something million in network marketing because of who I was running with. I got into real estate because I was running with a guy named Max Fincher who was making money in real estate. I got into the car business because I was running with a guy in the car business. I got into the printed circuit board business because I was running with a guy in the printed circuit board business. I mean, everything that I've got into, it's because of people that I've been associating with and running with. That's why running in the university is so key, is that you're running with hundreds of winners and people that are talking about success. And if you run with winners, it normalizes winning. But if you run with losers, it normalizes losing. See, I mean, both sides of that coin work. We want to run with winners, and then it normalizes winning, and we start understanding that we can win too. Come on, baby. When you embrace rejection, you take the power away from other people's opinions. You stop being defined by who says yes to you and start being defined by your own internal fire. Come on, baby. Rejection is the path to mastery. Rejection reveals your weaknesses, and that's a gift. It's feedback. It teaches you where to grow, what to refine, and how to improve. The more you're willing to face rejection, the more unstoppable you become, because each no brings you closer to that right yes that might be the one that totally changes your life. Every expert was once a beginner who was rejected. Every great speaker once bombed a speech. Every successful salesperson once went weeks without a sale. Every top athlete once lost the game, but they kept going, and that's what made the difference, huh? Come on, baby. Embrace rejection and become unstoppable. Come on. Oh, my goodness. Oh. Good morning, everybody. Thanks, Zandra. Zandra's answering questions. I can tell right there. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Oh, my gosh. If you're just getting on here, I'm Presley Swagerty. I do these lives every day, Residual Earners. And by the way, while I'm on that topic, guys, there are fake accounts galore out there. I'm telling you, people steal my logo. They steal my name. They're saying they're Presley. They are asking for money for crypto. No. Let me say this, guys. I've got one account. Everybody listen to this. Residual Earners. That is my only account. I don't have a Presley account. I don't have Residual Earners one account. I don't have Residual _earners. I don't have Residual Earners. That's my only account. And always look, I've got 275,000 followers. So Residual Earners, 275,000 followers. If you don't see that, it ain't me, baby. I'm not Presley.Swagerty. I'm not Residual.Learners. Residual.Earners. That's my only account. So those scumbags that steal my stuff, guys, be aware of them. Please report them. Please block them. And please don't send anybody any money. All right, there we go. That's my personal service announcement right there. Public service announcement right there, huh? Yeah, there's scumbags out there that steal. Did y'all know that? Yep, sure are. Anyway, I do these lives every morning, literally every morning. So jump on. I go 2 or 3 hours every day. So jump on and have some fun with us. I try to teach you some stuff. I try to add value to your life. We've got a podcast channel. It's called Residual Earners as well. Go to YouTube, type in Residual Earners, and we're there. And then we've got our university. Guys, I'm telling you, if you haven't tried our university out, you're missing out. It's a success school. It's built on the school, SKOOL platform. We built a success school. It took us months putting it together. It's not some little old course you take. It is a success school, and we keep adding stuff and adding stuff and adding stuff. You ain't seen nothing yet. Watch what you see here in the future. We have meetings each week on what we're going to add and how we're going to do it. But we've already got some amazing stuff in there. I'm telling you, we've got my blueprint for success, which is how I went from ghettos to millionaire. That's in there. We've got how to start a business, brand a business, scale a business. We've got how to use social media in a business, how to use AI, how to use SEO. We have experts come in each week, 2 a week, Tuesday night and Wednesday night, and do Zooms for us. And you can ask them. We have experts in real estate, experts in insurance, experts in wealth management, experts in TikTok shop, experts in, I mean, we just, every week we're bringing in 2 experts to talk to you and cover topics for you. My gosh, what else? The biggest thing is our community. Guys, you got connections galore. If you're wanting to network with winners, guys, I'm telling you, we got hundreds of winners, and you get to network with me. If you like hearing me, you can get to know me. I'm telling you, I'm in there all the time, and we'll do Zooms, and you'll get to know me, and I'll get to know you, and you can run with winners. Because again, if you're running with winners, guys, it normalizes winning. That's why it is so key to do it. Again, we'd love for you to join us and be part of our family. We call ourselves the REU family. Does that tell you something right there? We are an extended family, and we support each other and help each other with our business decisions and give each other advice. And I mean, I'm telling you, it is wonderful. It's far exceeded any expectations I ever have. So anyway, residualearnersuniversity.com. Come join us. All right. Own your results, good or bad. The buck stops here. You know, guys, we've got to understand that we've got to accept responsibility for our life. You and I have got to accept responsibility for our life. It's that simple. We have got to anyone in consulting business, I'm looking for a mentor and like to get to know you, of course. Then, yeah, Nikita, join us. I'm telling you what, you'll get to know me. I promise you that, because we'll be on Zooms and we'll be talking, and you can ask me questions. And my gosh, I'll even, you can even, we can even communicate over the phone and stuff. I mean, I'm happy to help people. My goal in life is to help people. You know, I've made millions of dollars. Now, don't get me wrong. I still like to make money. I'm not saying I don't, but it's not my major focus anymore because I've made money. I want to help people. I believe that to whom much is given, much is required. I believe when you get to the top, you send the elevator back down and help people get up there with you. That's what I believe. So anyway. Oh my, listen to what Rebecca's saying, Keita. You should be there. There are so many experts in the family. Yeah. Come on, baby. Residualearnersuniversity.com. All right. Success begins with ownership. This principle means you stop waiting for circumstances to change and start taking responsibility for the role you play in your own outcomes. When things go well, celebrate. But more importantly, when they don't, resist the urge to shift blame. No, it's us, baby. You know, I have so many people tell me, well, I'm poor because my grandparents were poor. What in the heck does that have to do with anything? Well, I'm poor because my parents were poor. Okay, I'm not saying it doesn't have a little influence on us. It does, because I grew up in the ghettos. I understand that. But guys, we can change anything we want to change. Huh? We're not in the caste system. Come on, let's go. Let's make some decisions. You know, you can change anything you want to change, but what you don't change, you're choosing. Let's look in that mirror and say, if it's to be, it's up to me. Huh? Blame may feel good in the moment. It relieves pressure, but it also traps you. When you blame others, you hand over your power. Boy, that is so true. Winners understand that they don't always control what happens, but they do control how they respond. Owning your results creates momentum. It builds confidence. It tells your subconscious, I can improve. I can learn. I can grow. I'm telling you guys, we got to look in that mirror and say, if it's to be, it is up to me, baby. I mean, Guys, think about this. You know, I get people all the time saying I'm not smart enough to start a business. Well, I'm going to say baloney to that. You are. Well, Presley, you don't understand. I came from wherever. Okay, so what? That doesn't matter. Well, Presley, you don't understand. I made a lot of mistakes in my life. That doesn't matter. Well, Presley, you don't understand. I don't have a business degree. That doesn't matter. Neither do I. You know, guys, let's say you decide, hey, I want to make money in real estate. Do you realize you and I can become an expert in real estate? Yeah, expert, quotation marks, expert. We can read books on real estate. We can listen to podcasts on real estate. We can watch YouTube videos on real estate. We can go to networking events on real estate. We can get a mentor for real estate. We can go to seminars for real estate. We can go to conferences for real estate. We can take an online class for real estate. Guys, there's so many avenues that we can become an expert in real estate at. I mean, it doesn't matter what your business is. Do you realize you can tap into YouTube how to start a laundromat? Do you realize a bunch of videos will come up on how to start a laundromat? I mean, we can become an expert at anything we want to become an expert at. Okay, we may have screwed off and not got the education we needed when we were younger. Well, let's get it now. We can do it. We can become an expert. You know what? The first bank meeting I ever had, I started making money and I want to buy this piece of real estate. And I went to meet with the bankers and we go to the conference room and I'm sitting there with 2 or 3 bankers and they start talking about EBITDA and ROI and cash on cash return and P&Ls and balance sheets and cash flow statements. And they start talking about all this stuff. And they might as well have been talking Chinese to this boy. I didn't understand what they were talking about. I didn't know what EBITDA was. You know what? I went home that day and I said, I ain't doing this anymore. And I went to YouTube and I typed in how to read financial statements. Baby, a bunch of videos popped up. You know what? For the next few days, I just kept watching videos and learning and watching videos and learning and watching videos and learning. And you know what? Today, I'm pretty much an expert on financial statements. And I taught myself by watching videos on YouTube. Guys, we can become an expert at anything we want to become an expert at. And I'll tell you this, everybody listening to me right now, you need to get financially literate. You need to know what a P&L is. You need to know what a balance sheet is, and you need to know what a cash flow statement is. You need to know what EBITDA is. I'm telling you, if you're going to get a business going, you need to know that stuff. So start learning it now. Instead of sitting there and doing that death scroll, why don't we learn something, huh? Oh, my gosh. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. Blame may feel good in the moment. It relieves pressure, but it also traps you. When you blame others, you hand over your power. Winners understand that they don't always control what happens, but they do control how they respond. Owning your results creates momentum. It builds confidence. It tells your subconscious, I can. Guys, we got to believe this. I can improve. I can learn. I can grow because you can, huh? Real leaders shoulder responsibility even when it's uncomfortable. They don't throw their team under the bus. They don't shift blame to save face. Instead, they absorb the pressure, find the lesson, and chart a path forward. You know what I used to tell my stars on my team? You know, the guys that were that really stood out. I mean, you know, I was a high school basketball coach, and I'd tell the star of the team, I'd say, listen, when we win, you give credit to everybody else. When we lose, you take the blame. I'm telling you what, guys, if you'll do that, watch, your leadership skills will start developing. People will start respecting you. I'm telling you what, when you win, give credit to everybody else. When you lose, you take the blame. That's what leaders do. Real leaders shoulder responsibility even when it's comfortable. They don't throw their team under the bus. They don't shift blame to save face. Instead, they absorb the pressure, find the lesson, and chart the path forward. Passing the buck erodes trust. People stop taking on. I tell you what, get this. People stop taking ownership when they see their leaders won't. But when you own the outcome, win or lose, you inspire others to do the same. You model resilience and integrity, leadership insight. The best teams thrive under leaders who say, if we fail, I take the hit. If we win, it's because of you. That kind of leadership builds loyalty, ownership, and excellence, huh? Come on, baby. Oh, yes. How good does the star take a loss? You know, everybody's different. Some of the stars did it naturally, and some of them I had to work on them all the time. Oh, yeah. Just direct message me here, Scottish Fold Posse. Yeah, just direct message me on TikTok. I get them. I look at them. Every man is self-made, but only the successful will admit it. Yeah, I mean, hey, I'm where I am just because of a lot of people in my life, a lot of mentors, a lot of people that put into me that didn't have to, and I'm so thankful to them. I'm telling you. Oh my gosh, let's keep going. Excuses are comforting. They let us off the hook. They help us avoid uncomfortable truths, but they also rob us of progress. Responsibility is rare because it's hard. It forces us to face our flaws, shortcomings, and missed opportunities, but it's also the key to real change. When you stop making excuses, you start making moves. You focus on what's possible instead of what's in the way. Oh my gosh. Every time you feel tempted to explain why something didn't happen, pause, ask yourself, what could I have done differently? That simple shift unlocks growth. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. Let's do this. Come on. By the way, I see where people keep asking about network marketing. I'm not ignoring you. I just don't pitch anything on my lives. Direct message me. Just say, Presley, how do you make money in network marketing? Just direct message me and ask me that, and I'll follow up with you. Fair enough? I don't pitch anything on here. By the way, we're at 59,000 likes. Could we hit 100,000? Would y'all tap on that screen? We got over 200 people on here. Man, come on, baby. And if you haven't joined our university, if you're wanting to change your life, go do it right now. Residual Earners University.com. That's a success school, and it's got everything in there you need to be a success. But the most important thing is it's got hundreds of winners you can start running with. Residual Earners University.com. It'll be the best $29 you have ever spent. All right, let's keep going. Every time you feel tempted to explain why something didn't happen, pause, ask yourself, what could I have done differently? That simple shift unlocks growth. Let me say this, guys. Here's the deal. We got to get out of this one. You can't think you're a victim. You know what? I had an abusive father. I had emotional scars. He left when I was 9. I saw him probably 4 or 5 times the rest of his life. That abusive father gave me emotional scars. I could have used him as an excuse. I could have said, the reason I'm still in the ghetto is because I had a sorry old dad. You know what? I didn't do that. I just used that as an example of how not to be, and I made a decision in my life that I wanted to change. I could have had a victim mentality, sure could have, but what does that do for you? Absolutely nothing. Absolutely nothing. And I get it. Some people have bigger hurdles than others. I did. I grew up in the ghettos. We were dirt poor. I get it. I get it. But I tell you what, either we get over the hurdle or we don't. I mean, that's really, I can say I'm a victim, but it gets me nowhere. I can enter the worst childhood contest. What if I win? I haven't got anything. Come on, let's forget that nonsense. That's history. That's history. Let's put that in the past. Let's start focusing now on the future, and let's become the best version of us we can be, huh? Let's leave an example for our kids and grandkids that we can do something, that somebody with our last name can do something big, huh? Victim thinking steals your future by convincing you that you're powerless. It tells you that life is happening to you and there's nothing you can do, but that's a lie. While you can't always control what happens, you can control your interpretation and your next step. Responsibility begins the moment you say, I can change my response. You may, baby, get this one. Get this, baby, get this one. Listen, everybody listen. You may not be at fault for your pain, but you are responsible for your healing. You may not have caused the storm, but you're still the captain of the ship. Huh? Man, is that strong or what? You may not be at fault for your pain, but you are responsible for healing. You may not have caused the storm, but you're still the captain of the ship. Man, that is strong. Woo! There is no waiting list for success, no rescue team coming to build your dream. If you want something, you must take charge. You're the only one that's going to ride up on that white horse and save you, baby. It ain't going to be somebody else. It's going to be you. And the other thing is, we don't have to get anybody's signature on our success, huh? We don't have to get our signature, anybody's signature for our success. There is no waiting list for success, no rescue team coming to build your dream. If you want something, you must take charge. Taking charge doesn't mean doing it all alone. It means owning the vision. It means leading yourself with discipline, urgency, and clarity. It means you don't let fear, doubt, or discouragement dictate. Become unstoppable, baby. When rejection no longer rattles you, when it no longer defines your worth or deters your effort, you become unstoppable. Come on, baby. Come on. Woo. We got to go for this, huh? Look in that mirror and say, if it's to be, it's up to me. Look in that mirror and say, if it's to be, it's up to me. Let's make this happen. We ready, guys? Oh, my gosh. Come on. I'm going to give you 11 things on how to become unstoppable. Y'all ready? We'll end with that today. I'm going to go over 11 things. By the way, guys, if you haven't joined our university, would you do it? If you're wanting to change your life, jump in there and try it. If you don't like it, you're not locked into anything. Come on. I mean, why wouldn't you? If you're wanting to change your life, why would you not? If you're wanting to become a better person, if you're wanting to make money, if you're wanting to start a business, if you're wanting to, maybe you got a business and you're wanting to scale it. I mean, whatever it is, guys, we're there to help you. That's what the university's for. It's a success school. Go to residualearnersuniversity.com and give us a shot. I mean, come on. We've got a bunch of people join this morning. You be one of them. Come on. They're on the road to success. What about you? Come on. If you run with winners, it normalizes winning. And being in the university, we're winners. You're with hundreds of winners. I'm telling you. My coffee is cold. That's not good. You know, here's the deal. How to be unstoppable. Here's 11 things, guys. Number one, be totally sold out. 100% belief in what you're doing. It's what you whisper to yourself every day that matters most. You got to believe. Guys, come on, be 100% sold out. I don't think you can change your life by sticking your toes in the water. I think you got to jump in the deep end and go for it, baby. I think if you will make a decision, make a commitment, and focus on it, I believe great and mighty forces come to our aid. But I don't think that happens if we just kind of play in with it. We got to make that decision. We want to take our life to the next level. We want to level up, baby. Number two, we got to have a clear vision, a clear vision. When you have a clear vision, you resist new shiny toys. Your vision is your mission. Plant your flag, baby. Plant your flag. We got to go for it. We need to have a vision board of what we want our life to look like. Do that. Come on, that won't take you 30 minutes, guys. Print off a picture of your dream car, your dream house, your dream boat, your dream plane, your dream vacation, your dream second home, your dream jewelry, maybe a picture of your church if you want to give to your church, or a picture of your kids if you want to give to your kids. I mean, whatever you're wanting to do, print off some pictures, find you a little spot in your house. Maybe it's the back of a closet door, and make you a little collage. I call that a dream board, a vision board. And now we know what we want. Number two, we need to write some goals down. Come on, baby, write your goals down. You got to know where you're going. We got to have a clear vision of what we're wanting. And if you'll write your goals down and have you a vision board, and you wake up every day with purpose and passion, watch what you can accomplish. Number three, persist through life storms. Oh, I'm telling you right now, life's going to knock you down. Business is going to knock you down. You're going to get knocked down. Man, Caleb says, good morning, winners. That's funny. Joy goes, so funny. Man, Tucker Aaron just joined our university. Welcome, Tucker. Welcome, Tucker. Tucker, be looking for an email from me. You're going to get my book, Be, Do, and Have More for free. It's the audio version. Welcome, Tucker. Woo! I'm pumped up. Guys, if you're not getting in our university, you're the ones that's losing out. Here we go. Joy says, so funny. Yesterday I said to myself, I need to make a vision board. Yes, you do, Joy. Vision boards. Man, we got to know where we're going. How are we ever going to get anywhere if we don't know where we're going? We got to have a vision for what we want our life to look like, so we know that's what we want, and then we do our goals, because our goals are the stepping stones to those visions. Come on, baby. Have a clear vision. Persist through life storms. I'm telling you, you're going to get knocked down. Just understand it. Get your butt up, dust yourself off, and let's go. Yeah, Caleb says, welcome, Tucker. Proclaim Faith. Tumblr says, welcome, Tucker. Tucker says, I'm super pumped. I'm super pumped. Hey, Tucker, here's the deal, though. All you guys that have joined the university this morning, get engaged. Get engaged. Watch some of the videos. Get on the Zooms with the experts. Communicate with the people in the university. Get to know the winners in there. There's hundreds of winners. Get in there and start chatting with people and getting to know people and asking questions. You got to engage. Our university is like a gym. If I join the gym but never show up, I've wasted my money. But if I join the gym and I get my butt in there and I'm lifting weights and I'm pumping that iron and I'm getting on that treadmill and I'm stretching and I'm doing all that stuff, then it benefits me. But same with our university. Our university is kind of a gym for the brain. I mean, you got to get in it. You got to do it. I mean, you got to jump in there. And I don't mean hours a day, but I mean, just spend a little time in there where you're with winners, guys. I'm telling you. And if you haven't joined our university, do it now. Residual Earners University.com. Anyway, persist through life storms. Number 4, keep life balanced. Guys, my priorities: good Lord, family, health, money. Good Lord, family, health, money. Eternity's too long to be wrong. You better get your life right with Jesus. Number 2, your family's vitally important. You better have good relationships with your family. Come on, let's do it. Number 3, your health. If you ain't got your health, you ain't got nothing. So let's start eating right. Let's start exercising. Let's lose that weight we've been talking about losing for years. Let's have some self-discipline and actually do something, huh? And then money. Good Lord, family, health, money. Come on. Keep life balanced. Be internally motivated. Intrinsic versus extrinsic. Be fully committed to your goal. I'm telling you guys, you need that fire inside. If you want it bad enough, you'll figure out how to get her done. If you want it bad enough, you'll figure out how to get it done. Come on, baby. Caleb, thanks for the gifts. Caleb says, I joined. Look at that one. Guys, if you want a testimony about what the university does, look what Caleb says. I joined since the 15th of February and loving it. Huh? Yep. And Proclaim Faith Tumblr says health is wealth. Yes. Guys, do you realize, get this. This will illustrate it for you. Do you realize that there are billionaires that would trade places with you right now? Yeah. They'd give you every penny they got. And you go, why is that? They're laying on a bed with some disease and you got your health. They would trade every penny they have to have your health. Guys, eat right, exercise, lose that weight. This is the only place you and I got to live is in this body. Huh? Number 6, take responsibility. Well, we just went over a lot of that. The buck stops here. If it's to be, it's up to me. Come on, baby. We got to figure this out, huh? If it's to be, it's up to me. Yeah, look at that mirror. Come on, look at that mirror. That person looking back at you, that's who's responsible for your success. Nobody's going to ride up on a white horse and save you except for you. Let's figure that out. Nobody's going to ride up on that white horse and save you except for you. How to be unstoppable. Number 1, be totally sold out. Number 2, have a clear vision. Number 3, persist through life storms. When you get knocked down, get your butt up, dust yourself off, get back in the game. Number 4, keep life balanced. Good Lord, family, health, and money. Number 5, be internally motivated. Come on. You got to have that fire inside. Guys, I'm telling you right now, I'm not the smartest guy by any stretch. I got good common sense, and I guess I'm reasonably intelligent, but I'm no genius. But I got a fire inside, and that's what got me where I am. I'm telling you what, if you're fired up, baby, you can do anything you set your mind to. I believe that. Number 6, take responsibility. Look in the mirror and say, if it's to be, it's up to me. Number 7, surround yourself with high achievers. Don't be the smartest person in the room. I talk about this all the time, and that's why the university comes into play. We've got winners in our university, guys. That's why you want to get in there. I mean, sure, we got some great courses. We got some experts coming in every week teaching us how to make money. We got a video library that's second to none. We got all that. But the thing that separates us is our people. The people that are in our university are winners. We've got everything from homemakers to CEOs of companies, but we all have the same mental attitude, and that is we're like-minded. We're all on the road to success. We're all wanting to level up. And if you're wanting to level up, if you're wanting to do more with your life, if you're wanting to make money and start a business, jump in there and let us help you. I mean, we're there for you. I'm telling you, I'm there for you. Residual Earners University.com, but surround yourself with high achievers. It's kind of like this. You show me who you run with, and I'll show you who you are or who you're going to be. And I love saying this: if you want to soar with the eagles, you can't be down on the ground pecking in the dirt with the turkeys. Remember that one. If you want to soar with the eagles, you can't be down on the ground pecking in the dirt with the turkeys, baby. Come on. Come on. Come on. You have to be hungry. Run with winners all the way. Consistency. Yes. You know who says you got to be hungry? Oh, Les Brown. Man, you got to be hungry. I love Les. Man, I love Les. You got to be hungry. Surround yourself with high achievers. Number 8, be a voracious learner. Baby, we've talked about it. Read you 10 pages out of a good business book or personal growth book every day. Let me ask you this. Could you take 10 or 15 minutes today and read 10 pages if you thought it was important? Yes or yes? Well, heck yeah, we could read 10 pages, take 10 or 15 minutes. We could read 10 pages, right? But you go, but yeah, Presley, but 10 pages won't change my life. You're right. But what if we do that every day? What if for a week we just read 10 pages every day? That's 70 pages. You've read a chunk of a good book. What if you read 10 pages every day for a month? Well, that's 30 times 10. That's 300 pages. You've probably read a book and a half. Huh? What if I read 10 pages every day for a year? Well, that's 365. Thanks, Michelle, for all the gifts. Y'all are amazing. If I read 10 pages every day for a year, that's 365 times 10. That's 3,650 pages. I've read 15 to 20 good books. Charlene is in our university. Teresa, I hope I said that right, just joined our university. I love it. Come on, baby. Welcome. By the way, look for an email. I'm going to give you my book, Be, Do, and Have More. It'll be the audio version of it. Listen to it. Anyway, again, all you guys joining the university, get engaged. Come on, get engaged. Look at the videos. Jump on when you can on our Zooms. Check our video library out. Start interacting with the winners in there. I'm telling you, engage. You'll figure it out. It's amazing. Read 10 pages out of a good book every day, and in a year, you've read 15 to 20 good books. Does that not boggle your mind? It still boggles my mind. I say that quite often, that just doing that little bit every day, just reading 10 pages every day, in a year, you've read 15 to 20 business books or personal growth books. Charlene is in our university. I love it. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Come on, baby. Join us. residualearnersuniversity.com. You know, and we read 10 pages. Also, come on, baby. We read 10 pages, but we also watch one personal growth giant every day. One, go to YouTube, watch one personal growth giant, 10 minutes, 20 minutes, whatever the little segments are. Watch you one personal growth giant. And you go, well, Presley, when do I have time to read 10 pages and watch a personal growth giant? I'm a busy person. Huh? How about getting your butt out of bed 30 minutes early, and while you're sipping on some coffee, read you 10 pages and watch one personal growth giant. And let's see if that starts changing your life. I'm telling you what, it'll change your whole day, but it'll also change your life if you'll do it consistently. Because in a year, you've read 15 to 20 good books. In a year, you've listened to 365 personal growth giants teach you. And guys, if we'll do that, I'm telling you, you're a different person in a year. You'll be a different person in 2 or 3 months, but you'll really be a different person in a year. Huh? Number 9, never be fully satisfied. Always be in pursuit of greatness. I say be blissfully dissatisfied. Pursuit is proof of desire. Be blissfully dissatisfied. I love that phrase. Be blissfully dissatisfied. In other words, be happy where you are, but be working your butt off to get where you want to go. Huh? Be happy where you are, but be working your butt off to get where you want to go. Be blissfully dissatisfied. Life's too short not to be happy, so get happy. I don't care where you are in life. Be happy. Come on. But be working your butt off to level up. Huh? Come on. We can do this. Number 10. Adapt to change. The one constant in life is change. Be flexible and embrace new developments and innovations. You know, I never, when AI started becoming popular, I thought, I'm never going to use that. You know, that kind of scares me. You know, what if a robot starts taking over the world like some of those sci-fi movies and all that? You know what I figured out, though? AI is here to stay. I might as well learn and use it. And you know what? It saves me so much time. If you're not checking out AI, do it. Go check out Chat GPT. I mean, there's a free version. Just throw some stuff in there, ask it some questions. I mean, it's pretty amazing, guys. Again, I wish it wasn't around, but it is, so I'm going to use it, huh? Adapt to change. Number 11, never give up. Never, ever, 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 ever give up. Be content, but never satisfied. That's it. Christy Martin, travel planner. Christy Martin, travel planner. Thank you for the comments. Man, what personal growth giant do you recommend? I don't know where to start. Hey, are you ready? Get you something to write with, because I'm gonna blow you away here. You ready? You ready? I'm giving you some personal growth giants. Rodney Black just joined our university. I love it. Are y'all in our university? If you're not, you're missing out. Residual Earners University.com. Go there right now and do it. All right, here we go. Never give up. That's true. All right, here we go. Personal growth giants. Zig Ziglar. Zig Ziglar. Charlene is in our university. I love it. Zig Ziglar. Stephen Covey. Les Brown, Joyce Myers, Tony Robbins, Brendan Burchard, Simon Sinek, Ed Martell, Brian Tracy, Jim Rohn, Art Williams, Alex Hermosi, Dan Martell, Mel Robbins, Myron Golden. I think that's 15. I might have repeated one of them, but anyway, there's you some personal growth giants. Oh my gosh. Yeah. And I see where a couple of you guys keep asking about network marketing. I don't pitch anything on here. Yes, I'm the number one earner, made millions of dollars, but I don't pitch it on my lives. So direct message me. Just say, Presley, how do you make money in network marketing? And I'm happy to answer that offline, but I don't go over that here. All right, let's recap, and then we got to move on. How to be unstoppable. Number one, be totally sold out. Guys, jump in the deep end. If you're wanting to change your life, make a decision, make a commitment, focus on it, and great and mighty forces will come to your aid. Got to be totally sold out. Number two, have a clear vision. Come on, baby, do you a vision board. Know what you want your life to look like. If you aim at nothing, you're going to hit nothing. You got to have a vision board. I'm telling you right now, have a vision board. Have a vision board. I'm telling you, we got to do it. Write your goals down. Now you get out of bed and you got purpose and passion. I got a vision board. I got goals. Guys, 3% of the population has written goals. That 3% earns 10 times on average what everybody else does. Huh? Think you might want to write some goals down? Come on, let's do things a little different. So have a clear vision. Number two. Number three, persist through life storms. You're going to get knocked down, get your butt up, dust yourself off, and get going again. Just learn from it. I always tell people, I don't win or lose. I win or learn, baby. Number four, keep life balanced. Keep life balanced. Good Lord, family, health, money. Good Lord first, family second, health third, money fourth. Number five, be internally motivated. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. You got to want it. If you want it bad enough, you'll figure out how to get her done. The only reason I'm where I am, the only reason I've made the money I've made is because I had a burning desire in my butt to be somebody. Come on, baby. Let's do it. Let's do it. Be internally motivated. Number six, take responsibility. Look in that mirror and say, if it's to be, it's up to me, baby. If it's to be, it's up to me. Number seven, surround yourself with high achievers. Guys, I can't emphasize that one enough. Run with winners. You show me who you run with, and I'm going to show you who you are or who you're going to be. You show me who you, Denzel Washington. I like Denzel Washington, Sun-Kissed, absolutely. I listen to him too. Les Brown is one of my favorites too, man. I love Les Brown. His style and my style are pretty much the same. If y'all watch Les and me, I'm kind of the white version of Les Brown, huh? He and I are styles. I know Les. I love Les. I've got to speak on the same stage with Les, man. But I like Denzel too. What was I talking about? Surround yourself with high achievers. Guys, I'm telling you, run with winners. You show me who you run with, and I'll show you who you are or who you're going to be. If you're running with winners, you're going to be a winner. If you're running with losers, you're going to be a loser. It's a fact. I'm just telling you right now. Just understand that. And when I say loser, I don't mean they're bad people. They're just not going anywhere. They're stuck. They're not on the road to success. You got to run with people that are going somewhere. Come on, baby. Let's do this, huh? Let's do this. Oh my gosh. Run with winners. Run with winners. Run with winners. Come on, baby. Run with winners. All right. What else? Number 8, be a voracious learner. Guys, read 10 pages out of a good book every day. Watch you a personal growth giant every day, and watch how your life will start changing. Your mind will change, your thoughts will change, your actions will change, your circumstances will change. If you're reading and watching personal growth giants, I'm telling you, you're going to get ideas on how to change your life, on how to make money, on how to start a business. I mean, you're just going to get ideas. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. Number 9, never be fully satisfied. Be blissfully dissatisfied is the way I word it. Be blissfully dissatisfied. Be happy where you are while you're working your butt off to get where you want to go. Number 10, adapt to change. There is going to be changes, and I'm going to tell you, I'm living proof. You can teach an old dog new tricks. Come on, we can learn. Let's start learning. Let's start growing. Let's understand the one constant in life is change. We got to be flexible. We got to stay with it. And then number 11 is never, ever, 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 ever give up. Never, ever, 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 ever give up. I'm telling you. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. Huh? Man. Whoo. Come on, tap on that screen. Could we hit 100,000 likes real quick? Could we do that? And you 220 people, would y'all hit the follow button? Would you please do that? Would you please follow us? That really helps our algorithm. And plus, if you're getting something out of this, it just helps you find me easier when I go live. If you're not getting something out of it, don't waste your time. But if you're getting something out of it, come on, baby, let's do this, huh? Let's do this. I'm telling you right now, isn't it time? Come on, let's go for it. I mean, isn't it time we go for change, man? D-Duck, thank you. D-Duck 444, I love it. Thank you. X-Ray Goddess, I love it. Yep, I am in Texas. I am in Texas. Yes, never give up. Absolutely, Quani. Quani, did I say that right? Quani? I hope I did. I hope I didn't butcher it. Anyway, man, like I said, if you're looking to know more about network marketing, I see where a couple of you guys keep throwing something in there. I don't pitch anything on my lives. Direct message me. Just say, Presley, how do you make money in network marketing? And I will follow up with you on that. Just direct message me. I never like to pitch anything on here. And baby, if you hadn't joined our university, you're missing out. I'm just telling you, you're missing out. If you're wanting to run with a bunch of winners, do it. Our university is phenomenal, guys. We've got so much content in there. We've got courses on my blueprint for success, how I went from ghettos to millionaires in there, and it's in modules, and you can work your way through it. We got courses on starting businesses, branding businesses, scaling businesses. We've got courses in there on TikTok shop. We got courses in there on AI and on SEO. And I mean, we got all that stuff. We got a video library with all that stuff in there. We've got, but the big thing, guys, we bring 2 experts in every week, and we do Zooms where you can communicate with them, talk to them. We're looking at each other. You get to know me. I do Zooms with you. And then we got just our community where we're in there with hundreds of winners, baby. I'm telling you what, it's the most amazing feeling when you get in our university. And it's a lot like Facebook in that people are posting all the time. And we've got threads in there of people that are communicating with each other. And I mean, it's all positive. It's all, we got positive videos and positive posts and positive everything. It's a no negativity zone. We don't allow negativity. It's winners only. And you get to get in there. A lot of people have stopped scrolling Facebook and they scroll our university because it's so positive and it keeps them on the right track. I'm saying it again. If you run with winners, it normalizes winning. So join us, baby. I'm telling you, if you want to change your life, join us. Residual Earners University.com. Come on, baby. Let's do this. Well, all right, guys. I've got a whole to-do list. I've got all kinds of things I got to get done today. I've been going for over 2 hours. I hope you got something out of this. My goal is to add value to your life. And again, if you want to know more about network marketing, direct message me and ask me. And if you want to change your life, jump in our university. As a matter of fact, I'm going to go get in our university right now. So if you join, I'll send you a message right off the bat. How's that? I'm going to go right now. So if you haven't done it, do it. And also, anybody that joins today I'm going to send you my book, Be, Do, and Have More, for free. So if you haven't joined us, join us. We've had a bunch of people join today, so I'm excited for you guys. Again, for you guys, be looking for an email. It'll have my book in there, how to get it. And my gosh, engage, guys. That's all I can tell you. Engage. Start working your mind. Let's start changing lives. Come on, baby. Residual Earners University.com. Well, God bless you guys. I'll be back in the morning. We will see you then. I love it. Goodbye, guys. You guys over here on the YouTube side, I greatly appreciate you. Love God. Thank you so much. Marion, thank you for the kind words. Jeremy, seek the next no. Yeah, it's there's a book called Go for No in there too that is great. If we go for no, I'm telling you, you'll get yeses. I mean, embrace rejection and become unstoppable. But anyway, I'm just telling you right now, guys, let's go for it, huh? Let's go for it. I'm telling you, let's make things happen. Let's come on. It's time. It's time we change our life. And you guys over here, if you haven't joined our university, do it. I'm telling you, it's amazing. It is amazing. If you want to run with winners and learn how to be a winner, do it. ResidualEarnersUniversity.com. But anyway, I've got to run.